Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alchemy, episode 6, 327, Tuesday, 16th of April. I'm coming to you from Central Coast. I'm still here for a few more weeks, then off to Espanol. Very excited, man. I'm running a meditation, an event in Mallorca. I got an intuitive bridge to go do that. So I've put this meetup event out there. I have no idea who's going to show up. I've let everyone know I'm doing the event in English. Don't expect Spanish. So it's going to be very interesting what comes out of this. But anyway, you didn't need to know that. Today we are speaking about the emotional state involved with money. It is the such an important discussion. And here's the cat that I'm looking after. She can join. Hey, Zoe. Um, it is such an important discussion because for a lot of people, I'm just laughing because her tail. It is such an important discussion. I'm going to just put you down here, girl. It is such an important discussion to have because what clouds a lot of people's focus when it comes to their business, when it comes to their their ability to sell their product, to pitch the value of what they have to investors or strategic partners, it is their emotional state around money. And this week I was doing a bit of work on this for myself because I found I was in a little bit of a tiff with my own financial state and everything. And what was so powerful was to sit down and actually go back, wind the clock back and go into my archive and pull out a lot of the stuff that I studied with Dr. John Demartini. So powerful, guys. It's just incredibly powerful. And looking at, and this was all based on past things that I experienced. I've got some offers out there that, some are getting some interest, some weren't, and the ones that weren't were causing me a bit of stress and whatever. And it was the classic thing that John talks about, where you perceive you're having a loss without a gain. And when you're in that state, you're essentially in scarcity, and you're not in the state of abundance and expansion. And that's when, when you're in that state, you essentially can't magnetize what you want into your world. So what I did was I sat down and I'm going back into my mind when in my past I had perceived that I was at a loss when I was putting out certain offers and whatever. And what was so cool was I was able to see in each of those moments very quickly where I had gained at the same time. Because, what John talks about, his idea is that the universe works in duality. I'm sure a lot of you who have studied his stuff would agree that you can't have a benefit without a loss, without a drawback. You can't have a gain without a loss. Everyone's angry and nice at the same time. We have all human traits. There's always both sides to every person and every story. Okay, that's essentially the grand idea around what he teaches. And through going through this, what was so amazing was not only did things release in the body and just tensions and thoughts and stuff, not only did that get neutralized, but I could clearly see what I could focus on now to get not, I wouldn't say these offers to work, but to just tweak them slightly so they could be a little more relevant to who I'm targeting. And long and behold, a few days after doing this, I've started to notice a difference. And these were just small tweaks in what I was doing in my outreach activity, reaching out to new people and pitching some events that I got going on. So, neutralizing my state around money has been huge. And when you can really see that you can't have a gain without a loss or a loss without a gain, and you're able to look at things from a neutral perspective, that's when this rush of creative energy can actually hit your subconscious, where you go, okay, wow. So I thought this was the issue, but in fact, I've got this other opportunity here that I wasn't seeing, and it was occurring at the same time of the loss. But because I was focused on the loss, I ignored this. So that's been incredibly powerful. It's not only made it's not only made my connections easier to make, but it's made them more relevant just naturally. Because I do think when we're in that scarce mindset where we're so focused on the losses that we've had and the losses that we are perceiving that we're having in this moment, we will naturally find people that aren't a good fit for our business, that don't want what we have to offer, and will make it mean, all to essentially come to the conclusion, yes, I'm still in a state of loss. But yeah, neutralizing that and saying, well, I can't be in a state of loss without gain. I can only be in both. That's when you can start to see the blessings that are working in your favor and leverage them to create what you want. So I just wanted to share that message with you today. Very simple, that your emotional state around money does matter. And if you are charged about it, do something about it. Don't hold on to it. Don't don't assume that you're seeing the whole picture. Like if you've got debt, if you've got something that's not working, if you're nervous about money, if you're running out of money, um, if you think a product's not valuable to the market, like you're having a moment like I did, and you're just all on the loss and the drawbacks of things, I promise you are not seeing the other side of it. You are not seeing where it is valuable to a market, to potentially a different market. And you're also not seeing the benefits and the gains that you are experiencing in this moment, right? You're not seeing them because you're too attached to the loss. You're identifying with the loss so much. And it's only when you can neutralize it that the emotional state with money gets released and you can be focused on going, okay, well, this is what's in front of me. That's my vision. I'm going to start communicating this. And the beautiful thing about it, just to round off this episode, it's not personal. When the emotional state with money just gets neutralized, what you say is not personal. It stops becoming about you. It stops becoming about you fixing your money problems, and it becomes more about going for what you would love. Okay. All right. That's all I had to say today. I am going to go train now because I got 1 kilo and 1.8 kilos to lose, just a little bit. I've got a number in mind that I want to hit before I go to Spain. So I'm going for my 30-minute walk. I'm going to go do that. Hope you guys are well. Yes, I already said that. Subscribe if you enjoyed this episode, like and share with someone that needs to hear this message around emotions and money. All right, guys, until next time.